Hello, the game has started and my opponent has opened with cat. I have a pretty good rack and I will almost certainly be bingoing, but just looking at the optimal score, so I have the arrow prefix, doesn't look good. Avoider. Not seeing anything from the A. Varios. Just feel like I'm missing something from the A there. What about an underlap? Variole? No. Varios? No. Ovaries? Trached is good, I believe. Okay, opponent bingos as well. Querying. And I'll be looking at ovaries takes a C, I think. Ovaries. Yeah, it does. Ovaries. Trached, wow, doesn't play, I don't think. I have Kidge for 48, but do I have a bingo? Dot like through an L, perhaps. I'm going with Kidge. Pretty good pickup. I have the part component of a word. The I looks like it goes quite well with the rack. I have the para component. And the data component of a word. Not seeing anything. Fantastic. but I feel there is a bingo here. Laterad, but not paterad. Is there a four-timer? I have the trade component of a word and tread. Opponent gets the four-timer spot. I have the ATE ending. Repudiate, not quite. I think, how many D's to come? Only the one D. So I might hang on to this D because it does help the rack, and I'm unlikely to double up on that one. Yeah, I think I'll go with par for 22. This rack combines really well with the I or the O, and there's another I down there. Okay, that's a good draw. Tabards. Breasted. Tabards plays there. Does the R combine for the four-timer? Dabster is good. Okay, Dabster and Tabards no longer play on the right here. That would be a nice score if I could end in AS or AD. Okay, what to do? Tribades and Bardiest. I think I'll go with Tribades. I draw a blank, which is good. Ohos. Pals for 33. Looking at H hotspots. Still don't have the C for covaries. I'll just put SH together here. Food. I have the food and foot components of words. And shop, I guess, the shop component. Foolish. No, that doesn't work. I have hoof here, which scores quite nicely. But I might definitely hoof rots almost through. I have the four. Yeah, just it's a bit optimistic trying to go through R and T. Not impossible. I do like hoof though. 42 with SS blank. Not a bad scenario. But the draw was awful. DLNX. Absolutely no vowels at all. Do I burn a blank for 52? I have the S's to hook it onto. No S's to come. Tempting. Matzo. I think that does take an S actually. Yeah, nothing really stands out as well as Axe and XU. But now I think sex looks pretty good. Or even Lex. Keep both your S's. Yeah, I think Lex for 76 looks okay. I draw the WU combo, which ain't not a good sight. I have the un prefix. Minor, good score by opponent, 33. Minor. 1 for 30. I have YU at the top here for 22. Pretty good rack leave. Strong chance of being going on to the R. Well, a reasonable chance anyway. Is there a play underneath? No, not really. Still both C's to come for co-varies. I didn't consider the YU here. 10 vowels, 14 consonants remain. No, I think I'll get rid of the U as well. Okay, what have we got here? We have the IEST ending. Swive is good. Dutsier plus an S. And the dis prefix, not seeing anything. I have the S for yeah, I don't know what to do here. Maybe I'll just keep the S's and I mean, even just dis, swive, it's a really strong rack leaf. I'm not seeing a bingo with these 7. Opiates and atopies. Neither plays next to the D. ISO. What does this rack make plus an R? Septaria, no, that's 2 A's. Okay, well that's a bit of a gift. Atopies and opiates. I draw some clunky consonants, but it doesn't matter at this stage. Born is good, I think. Born, yeah. That doesn't really work for me. Fab across the top of atopies. Maybe an I something, A something. No, not seeing anything through the I onto the double word. Is it as good? Don't have an I. I have abac through the A, but fab obviously the best score. Opponent taking some time with this move. Changer almost has something through the eye. Reaching doesn't quite fit. Tretching, no. Reaching. Rechange, possibly through an E. And maybe he's considering the T as well. Preached. Okay. I'll go with fab. for 29. And opponent should go out with his last 2 tiles. Thank my opponent for the game. Final score 502 to 353. Let's see what we missed. Opponent to go first. Cat seems fine. Ovaries. Avodire. Of course. Avodire. Avodire and avoider. Slightly more points. And opponent had queering for 73, the only bingo. Nice find. Keratoid. Which can be spelt with a C or a K, I believe. That was through the O. Keratoid at the top. Kidge not bad as a second best for 48. And then Slurried for 86. Residual, leisured. There were a few bingos there. Opponent went for a 4-timer, 32. Tapadera. There you go. I thought there was a adapter. How did I miss adapter? Wow, that's a bad one to miss. Everyday word. I went with par and then gel for 17, but jello onto the O, but more volatile. 28. So Bandster for 77 through the N. I played Tribades. Where was Bandster? 14E. Oh, Bandster, yeah. That makes sense. 77. And then Tribades. Look at this. Metazoal for 108. What a beautiful play. 4D. Metazoal. Wow. Getting the Z doubled. Very nice. Mazel tov if you spotted that one, which is actually the anagram. Mazel tov and metazoal. I'll have to memory peg those two together. And opponent went with Matzo for 44. Hoof for 42 seems fine. And then Olio for 29 to get out of vowel trouble. Lex for 76 was best here. Minea for 33 seems fine. And Sunward for 44, 5E. That was a 4-timer. Sunward, very nice. I think Skyward might be good as well. But I went with Juan for 30. Sean for 33 would have been even better. So get rid of an S because you don't need 2 on the rack. And then Wen for 25, opponent went with Net for 18. Yi for 26, U for 22, similar idea. Wive for 21 was my play. Unwived for an extra 7 at E5. Unwived, okay. Not bad actually, because it takes out 3 bingo lanes, A, R and I. I like that. Dis for 23 was best with Swive, and I thought it gave me a good shot at bingoing the next turn with that rack leave. Hon for 21, opponent went with Aaron, and that gave me opiates or atopies in that spot. I was still looking to see if there was something through the R if he didn't take that spot. but I'll have a look at that later. And then Ganache, very nice, for 42, was the top play at B1, getting the H tripled and the whole word doubled. Ganache. And Fab, Preached, and then Fab, and that was Fang was the end of the game. So hope you enjoyed watching that game, and I will see you next time.